Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for a catching up on K-pop. To say that I'm late might be an understatement. But still, before we jump into the actual reactions and whatnot, I wanted to take a bit of time like I used to for a corner sort of segment where I share some of the songs that I've been enjoying. Is something that I've seen going around that I've seen most people agreeing with, and that is there's not really like a K-pop summer season. Song season. But that said, there's a few songs that I wanted to share. By the way, if you have summer song recommendations other than these and that are for boy group, I am all ears, because you guys know I've been off the wagon and it's incredibly hard to get back on it, and not only get back on it but like make up for like the time I've missed. Yeah, if you have any song recommendations, then yeah, I would appreciate if you could drop them below, because I am in dire need of vitamin D, of dopamine, of just like make me feel good, please, is what it is. So on that note, I have a few recommendations. The first one is Deja Vu. Every song that is called Deja Vu, you know the deal, you know the lore, you know every song. I don't think it's failed us once. Could be wrong. From my knowledge, that theory has not been debunked, so I'll let you see for yourself, of course, but yeah. Like, doesn't that feel like a fresh breeze? It's like, you know, sometimes when you just sit it under a tree or like in the shadows of a building or something, and suddenly there's just like a gush of air that comes in and it's fresh and it feels good. This is what this song feels like to me. Yeah, this song is like a summer breeze. Next, I don't think is a K-pop group. Right, so I literally just wrote, is Cosmos K-pop with J-pop? And the answer is Cosmos is a Japanese girl group that identifies as K-pop, despite their origins in Japan. They are considered a part of the 6th generation of K-pop and incorporate elements of both J-pop and K-pop in the music. And this song has been out for a while already, but it still fits somehow to me the idea, weirdly enough, of summer song. And I understand that, you know, summer song can be like a plethora, like depending on our own judgment and everything, summer song can sound drastically different. But somehow Lucky One by Cosmosi, I don't know, listen, I don't know how to pronounce this group's name, I don't know where they're from, I just know that I've seen them on my feed and I really enjoyed what I've been seeing. Tell me it does not bring you back to, I don't know, something like Tonga could have put out. This to me feels like a Tonga song. Like, what was, hold on, what was? So yeah, Lucky One, for some reason, is bringing me back to like older K-pop songs that were released during the summer, you know, so I've been enjoying that one a lot. Now, next is Hot to Hot Style. Why is this song so good? It's actually giving me J-pop. It's catchy as hell. You might be surprised I'm actually into this, but it's just, you know, that I have moments where like I said, I need that dopamine boost, that vitamin D, that just like that bright note of color. You know, like people have been, I've seen this one reel, so I can't say that people have been saying this, but I saw that reel of that person saying like, oh, where did color go in K-pop? Boom! You want color, there you go. Sorry, I was a bit that was a bit but yeah, color. You want color? There.
1, 2, 3. Baby, you make me smile. 네 스타일은 담아줘. 크게 놀아서 더 좋아. Got that one of a kind. You got it 'cause you're just my type, and I like your style. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 'Cause you're just my type, and I like your style. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, you're just my type, and I like your style. Good.
I said this recently, I think for I think it was Eyelid. This kind of song with like the repetition, you know, of one syllable is our version of Baby Shark. Okay. And so no wonder it's stuck in my head. No wonder it's catchy as hell. The melody, the voices. It's almost like this sour candy vibe. Like it's just waking up my senses. And this feels nice. It's just like this song is just like stickers. Peeling off a sticker and like placing it on a diary or something. This is what this feels like. It feels so satisfyingly like, I don't know. It woke my neurons up. I don't know. Anyways, my last recommendation for summer song coming from a girl group is if you like songs like Day 6, in my eyes this is kind of like the summer girl group version of Time of Our Life by Day 6, which for reference it sounds like this.
아름다운 청춘의 한 장 함께서 내려가자 너의 추억들로 가득 채울래 아무 걱정도 하지는 마 나에게 다 맡겨봐 지금 이 순간이 다시 넘겨볼 수 있는 한 페이지가 될 수 있대
Now, high key, I actually don't think I follow them on Instagram. That's why I can say like for once I think like marketing challenges and social media thing work, because this is how I discovered this song and it's a really good song. So
그 모든 게 빛났던 날 난 내게 여름이었다 찬란하게 빛난 청춘이었다 뜨겁고 짧았던 그 기억들이 내 삶의 눈부신 한 컷이 되었다 Summer nights stars dancing bright 시간이 멈춘 듯한 여름날 You're like the awesome leisure symphony.
isn't it so good? Their voices have like that perfect wavelength that just like strikes something in my head that somehow just feels so like so refreshing, you know? It's like, you know, this rush of adrenaline without actually going through anything exciting or whatever. This is what this song is giving me. It's giving me this like as if I was the one running on a beach with like the, you know, the wind in my hair and just a tinge of salt in the air. This is what this song feels like. So yeah, that concludes my not very short corner segment, but I really wanted to, you know, go through these because I've been seeing like some people say that we don't have really like a K-pop summer song season. Again, depending on what you consider to be K-pop like a summer sounding song. Like just from the 4 music videos I gave you today, all of them have different vibes, but they all somehow strike like check the box to me in terms of like, oh yeah, this is kind of summary. Okay, do with that what you want. If you have any other recommendation that you would like to share with other people and myself, then feel free to leave them down below. And with that said, let's get into the actual catching up on K-pop now. And so I'm just gonna address my patrons real quick, but like normally in this lineup, Somi Extra should have been in this, but I saw that she has another release coming out soon, and so I was hoping to do a 2-in-1 instead, so that's why I pulled her out of this lineup, so that's why she's in here. Okay, so BABYMONSTER with hot sauce. And I think, yeah, I saw some of the teaser pictures. It looked very first gen. Again, that reminds me of what I said when I introduced like Style by Hot Still Hot, you know, because of that one reel that I saw where someone said, where's the color in K-pop? And I'm like, well, that sounded very French. Well. No, that was French. I'm French. That's why I'm saying that, by the way. So anyways, I'm pretty sure the girls have been like touring for quite a while. And I think really, even though it is quite early in their career for them to go like world tour, etc., etc., thanks to them going on tour, they're gaining major stage experience. We could feel that even before them gaining more experience touring, etc. I think it's definitely a lot more palpable, almost like you can feel and see and sense their presence on stage is even stronger now than it used to be before when they just debuted, you know. But yeah, anyways, without any further ado, English captions on, let's go.
Fire, go higher, wherever we are. Baby monster girls got that
Ah,
hot sauce. Everybody wants some but can't handle what I brought 'em. I'm like hot sauce.
I mean,
Hot sauce.
the Thai members singing about hot sauce.
I don't think you're ready, feeling deadly tonight. BABYMON about to blow your mind. We about to leave you breathless. Call the doctors, paramedics, 'cause the stage on fire. I'm not talking pyrotechnic. Got the chili pepper, jalapeno, too addictive, red hot Cheetos. Wake, we move hip like wasabi. Baby monster, bring the party.
Hey.
Step to the beat, came ready to eat. You know we bring the flavor. Turn up the DJ, calling us, he's calling monster behavior.
Hey.
Hot sauce. Everybody wants some but can't handle what I brought 'em. I'm like hot sauce. Hot sauce. Everybody wants some but can't handle what I brought 'em. I'm got a little bit of everything, whole lot of energy. 100 miles an hour, you will never get ahead of me. Thinking it a lemonade, thinking it a remedy. Ask me how I do it, it's a secret recipe. But you never ever put a fire like this.
How?
Never never fucking a vibe like this. Pink got a pepper, I'm stirring the pot. Get what I get, 'cause I got what I got.
How?
Do this all night, baby, we don't get tired. The kind of energy that never expires. Red, yellow, green, no, you know what I mean, yeah. About to set it on fire. Hot sauce. Everybody wants some but can't handle what I brought 'em. I'm like hot sauce. Hot sauce. Everybody wants some but can't
They somehow managed to make it like
hold up. Fire, go higher, wherever
old school, but also like
baby monster girls got that
modern at the same time.
Fire, go higher, wherever we are. Baby monster
Yeah.
girls got that
Ah, there you go.
too hot. Yeah, baby monster got that
Yeah.
too hot.
The first gen had like candy and
Yeah,
everything.
baby monster got that.
They could have, I feel like they could definitely have added a little bit of like transitions with hot sauce, but that might have been a bit too literal. Question. Where is this from? Because I feel like I've seen this before. Like it looks very like sitcom-esque for some reason.
Everybody wants some but can't handle what I brought 'em. I don't think you're ready, feeling deadly tonight.
Okay, this is going to be for my French speakers. I don't know. For some reason, this one is for the French people. Oh god. For some reason, the beat.
Handle what I brought 'em. I don't think you're ready, feeling deadly tonight.
Why is hot sauce giving me par la maman?
T'existes pas donc vas-y parle. Il me mate le cul. Ouais, c'est normal, je suis
What the fuck is wrong with my brain?
BABYMON about to blow your mind. We about to leave you breathless. Call the doctors, paramedics. Too addictive, red hot shit.
Okay, question. I have a lot of questions today for some reason. Don't even. Have they tasted all of this? Like jalapeno, wasabi, obviously, I'm sure. Chili pepper, red hot Cheetos. Have they tried all of this? Both the Thai cuisine and the Korean cuisine are very okay, they're very vast and everything, but they're also really well known that they have a reputation to be spicy. They don't play around with spice. I wonder if for this specific promotion they have tried to kind of like, you know how the hot wings, have they done that? If they haven't, what are they waiting for? You know the Dreamies like sell a bottle of hot sauce for the promotion for hot sauce? Didn't they do that? Or was it just like a fever dream of mine? I kind of want to know now how well they handle spice, you know? Because they say we can't.
Baby monster, bring the party. Step to the beat, came ready to eat. You know we bring the flavor. Turn up the heat, they calling us beast, calling monster behavior.
So cute. I like how a lot of it is like the primary colors, and they kind of look like they're the paint on a blank canvas. That's pretty cool. So the song in itself, I feel like, you know, it's not my cup of tea, really. It's fun, it's high energy. I feel like it's an activity song. I don't think this is the kind of song that I would describe as like, oh, I will look for that song. But it's still fun, it's energetic as heck. This image right here is very telling, I feel like, because it reminds me almost of when you work with kids. I used to very briefly teach kids in Vietnam. They're adorable, right? But the level of energy they have, you need to be able to take it. And you know, they said themselves like, you can't handle what we bring. Clearly, this song, the energy in here, I can't keep up. I really like how parts of this, whenever there's like a white background, it feels like almost like a coloring book, you know? There's the scribbles here and everything, yeah. Like I said, it's not a song that I would personally, you know, consider to be like up my alley or whatever, but it's not a bad song by any means, you know, it's just not really for me. Though I have to say, it is catchy as hell. The chorus right now is stuck in my head for good. I feel like recently I've been saying, you know, for example, Eyelid song, or like even the Beep by Isna and everything, I kind of always say how, oh yeah, like they're cute, you know, they're catchy, etc. But I wouldn't call them my favorite. And every time, without fail, recently, every time I've said something like this, the choruses of these songs have haunted me. Not in like a bad way, you know, but like just to say they have been stuck in my head. Even though I'm saying this right now that yeah, this isn't really my cup of tea, etc. I know for a fact, because it's happened more often than not, that it will randomly stop playing in my head. Okay, next up we've got Promise Line with Like You Better. So this came out a while ago already, and so I'm not sure I have all the informations, because that came out when I was, you know, still in and out of K-pop, and so I fear I have missed out on a lot, and not just like content wise but information wise, so correct me if I'm wrong, okay? It looks to me, from what I remember vaguely seeing, they are now not under hype anymore, which explains why this is their own channel actually, and not on hype anymore. And there could possibly be a change in lineup. I mean, I was never really that familiar with Promise Line, but I feel like I've checked them out enough times to know whether, I mean, to be able to tell if some of the members are not here, so we'll see. Let's go. Like You Better. That was probably like 32 francs or something worth of smoothie. I feel like I always say that when I sing a note. Ah! Wait! Summer song? Thank you, lady. Didn't they also it wet last time. IKEA? Oh no, what is that? Was that filmed in Thailand? This could be one of my favorite song of their releases. Wait, what did I say? Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite releases of them, by them, yeah. Oh, the lyrics! Look, ah! Oh, cute. I think most times with our songs, I've said that, you know, they're nice upon first listening, but they usually are a grower, in my opinion. I think this is one of the first instances where I'm like immediately taken over by a song of theirs, you know? This song has got this, I don't know if vivacity is a word. Hold on. Vivacity. Okay, maybe that was not what I was... I don't think that's the word that I was looking for. I feel like there's a certain like oomph, for lack of a better word. It almost feels like the power of their voices here carry not only like nostalgia but strength. I feel like for some reason this song has the same, like sonically speaking, the same strength identity as a disbandment song, which is ironic because this is them technically not re-debuting per se, but like just continuing their journey differently, right? Under different circumstances, a different label with a different lineup. Feels almost like the chant that the song of a phoenix rising again, and it's got this nostalgia, like I said, like this resurrection almost, with this strength, this grit, and the power that comes from, you know, but choosing to continue. This was really, really nice. Oh, the whole story was they were looking for their suitcase. I'll call you my tomorrow. Oh god. Yeah, this song for some reason has got like this ache that I feel, like I said, disbandment song, right? I'm just thinking of this song. You know what I'm talking about? Also, this was recorded abroad. I feel like, yeah, whilst this is somewhat more summery, you know, it definitely holds this ache. I don't know why. Oh, so you're telling me this is an earring? Okay. By the way, wherever they are right now is both my dream and my nightmare. I love visiting, like every time I go to Vietnam, you know, we always go shopping. It's part of like the tourism, you know, to go to local supermarkets and everything. And so that looks incredible. I want to go there. But also, I always get like those almost like cold sweats. I feel like I'm being overwhelmed sometimes by how high the things are and just like the colors and the noise and just, again, I'm a snowflake, sorry. But yeah, that happens more times than not. So I get highly overwhelmed in places like these, but I also love going through the aisles and just looking at what we don't have here in Switzerland, which is a lot, right? So anyways, yeah. Nice. This is really nice. Yeah, the voices just like together at the end, just wow. It takes your breath away. Yeah. All right. Well, next up, this frame is crazy. Respectfully, I'm so sorry. I feel like my listen, it was just there. I didn't look. Okay. It was just there. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, 19 rated. When was the last time I saw that? Well, it might have been for Matthew, actually. I don't know. Damn, I don't remember, but 90 rated. Okay, let's go. Respectfully. Oh, okay.
I know what you like. Now I have my full name. You would take it tonight. Just give me the light.
What do you mean, c'est la vie?
Make you feel that adrenaline, girl, don't lack no experience. I feel your body slowly surrendering me and you like a high-risk mixture of elements that you come bust like our own little experiment.
Talk to me, talk to me. 서두르지 말고 run with me. You can never get enough of me, enough of me. 내게 몸을 맡겨 take you high.
I know.
Baby, all you need is one touch. But you're looking now, you're giving it all up. If you like what you see, then I got what you need.
There.
Baby, all you need is one touch. 해안할 수 없는 지독한 love.
You're not gonna touch much with this. Why is this game? Missed you. Why is this giving me so much of like Toby, for example, like the music videos from Toby, like T-pop? Okay, voyeurism and shit.
You can never get enough of me, enough of me. 끝을 모른 채로 take you high. Baby, all you need is one touch. She like it now, you're giving it all love. If you like what you see, then I got what you need.
We're doing this.
One touch. 깊이 빠져드는 위험한 love struck. If you like what you see, then I got what you need.
Oh, we're doing it.
Queen, let him know what's good. 오늘 밤이 가지 않아서 아직 don't you rush.
All my ladies favorite fellas like I know you could and turn your boy into a man, get it on yourself.
All my fellas with that energy, work it with ease. I put it down, body temp up to 100 degrees.
All my ladies, all my queens, repeat after me. I don't need a man to tell me what I want and need.
Oh.
Baby, all you need is one touch. But you're looking now, you're giving it all up. If you love me, what you see, then I got what you need. Baby, all you need is one touch. 해안할 수 없는 지독한 love struck.
I feel
What you see, then I got what you need.
missed you. saw a lot more tongues than I thought I would ever. They definitely brought the heat back. Then again, this is so KARD-like. Like, if anyone were to do something like this, who else would have the balls to do it, if not them? Yeah, the only times I've seen so much butt cheeks on my screen and like very like, well, not so hidden suggestive movements, but I just mentioned T-pop, right? Namely Toby. He has taken over so much of my playlist. Like, T-pop is killing it. Like, I'm not like a connoisseur of the whole plethora and repertoire that T-pop can offer, but I you know, I dabble a little bit. I have started, and wow, Toby. And I haven't been really the only one dabbling in T-pop, because I feel like more and more we see T-pop being in the K-pop bubble. Like, I've seen a handful of T-pop challenges appearing on my feed done by K-pop idols. I mean, you know, that's why I said, like, Touch by KARD reminds me a lot of Toby's music video. Didn't Kai cover Baby T, by the way, for example? And personally, my favorite of his is this one. Oh, this one is so good. Sorry, this is a little bit parenthesis, but like, this song. It's so good. This is the kind of song that I listen to on a daily recently. So, not that Touch sounds alike whatsoever. I'm just talking about like the approach music video wise. And I feel like the opening of the song,
Stop looking at me. I know what you like.
this part reminds me again. I keep on bringing up this damn movie. I'm sure you're tired of it, but Honey, doesn't it give you the vibes of Honey though?
Rock me. Oh, I love the way you watching me. You can never get enough of me, enough of me. Got your motor tail, take you high.
It's like I feel like I'm the voyeur here. I said earlier, who would have had the balls to do it? Thank you very much. Yep. Yeah, they did it for wild times ahead. Enter at your own risk. What do you want? Do not enter? Or enter? Do not close? Road closed? Well, it's kind of giving mixed signals, but okay. I'm sure we can figure things out.
Somebody temp up to 100 degrees.
All my ladies, all my queens, repeat after me. I don't need a minute, tell me what I want, what I need.
Yes.
Baby, all you need is one touch.
Like, this has covered the quota of butt cheeks and tongue for the rest of the year, I think. KARD, never change, please, never. Thank you. That was great. Okay, I think this is going to be very different. I love BABYZ, I love KARD, but the vibes could not be any different. Lala Love Me. Lala Love Me? Saying that reminded me of like when it was like YG the Game Caterers or something, and Mino was like love you, and Jinny was like love me. Anyways, let's go. Are those... Is that gonna make me cry? Okay. Oh. Wow.
That's what you do. 한순간 맘에 피어나 어느새 빛을 내는 heart 천천히 into you.
Oh, the bob though? Okay. BBG hips don't lie.
왠지 기다린 듯한 대답 후 You gotta la 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 me 이것까지 않을 illusion Oh my god did you say you love me 내가 끌어당겨 to you Like
I don't know why I say this so.
God 멈출 수가 없지 cause I can feel it's true Like you You gotta la 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 me Alright
So good. Are you kidding me?
You gotta la 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 me cause I can feel it's true La 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 you do
Why is this so good? Ah, get that out of my screen. Gosh. Why is this kind of giving duality though? Ah. Are they both the spider and the butterfly? Wow. I don't know. Again, somehow this has a little bit of third gen, which would make sense. It's super nostalgic. Once again, exactly the same thing as I said for Promise 9 just before. It's got this moment. This was kind of 우주소녀 actually now that I think about it. Hold on. Wow. Do you know what I mean? It's got this enchanting kind of magical but ethereal-esque vibe essence to the song. It's giving me a mix of like 우주소녀 and Tilt. But how can I explain it? I don't know. It's so third gen to me. This, oh my god. But it reminds me so much of something. Like, I think it might be a boy group song that it reminds me of. It might be because of this that I'm like so dead set on saying like this is third gen like. Which is a very good thing, by the way. Yeah, the whole like Navidad thing. Oh my god. This is so good. This is really, really good. I love the duality of it. I do think that this is them showcasing the whole like spider and the butterfly that might be caught in the spider web or something. I really, really love this song. And thanks to that, it also made me reminisce 우주소녀. So I like that. Yeah, might be one of my favorite. Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting into the Japanese releases, and so Le Seraphim with sorry, I bit my tongue. With Different, and then Hello by Stray Kids. Is that their own merch that they're wearing? A lot of times, what stylists will do with the concert merch, like the tour merch, is that they kind of like rebranded for each of the girls and the members and everything, and they somehow managed to always make the merch look much better than how they're selling it as is. Sometimes I wish that they would just sell the way it is styled on the members, you know. Anyway,
If you're ready,
is it a celery? Paper cut.
I'm good enough, gonna mama. They're good enough, on a sashi. But I'm beautiful. Any moment,
I can see the three.
it's clear to see. I need no mama, then listen. Here I make that something different. I got the size, could have been light and night.
God damn.
Different, different.
Look at the spider. You can't tell me you enjoy celery.
Get a taste of something different. Gotta hold on tight.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, you go feel the vibe I'm on. Just tight on.
이슈니 있고.
Good enough, I'm too bad. You good enough, could I ever? Moment 많이 알대쇼. Any moment, 너가 사나이.
I'm so sorry. I lived in Vietnam for a little while. I did see spiders bigger like that. I cannot. Okay, that is okay. No, that's not a real one, right? Oh, that kind of with that. I have before previously in my life a couple times been surprised by how abrupt an ending was. That might have been that was different. Yes, Miss Le Seraphim. Mrs. Girls. I feel like the ending was like, you know, just severed. You know, if this was a project in a timeline on Final Cut or whatever, I feel like someone cut the rest of the song and deleted it and just rendered the thing as is. And they were like, yeah, no, but nobody will see, nobody will notice that a third of the song has disappeared. Yunjin did not dance because she had back pain, got it. Oh, so it reminds me, I just recently checked out Cat's Eye, right? And they did something similar for Lara when she was also hurt. They also managed to somehow include her very smartly in the music video without making it look like it wasn't intentional. I feel like this is somewhat in the same realm as like Supernatural by New Jeans. It's got this like vintage vibe almost, even though the music video isn't vintage per se. It's just like the vibe, the atmosphere, you know, the concept that they had for Come Over. I feel like would actually fit, visually speaking, era wise, this song here. Well, maybe not. I feel like Come Over is more retro and this is more vintage. I really enjoy this song. The music video, if only there was no spider, I feel like I could come off as maybe a bit, you know, dramatic, because every time there's a freaking spider, it's not just a spider, it's a freaking tarantula. Those things they're hairy. They have too many eyes and too many legs. And like I explained, I did live in Vietnam for a few months and I had a few encounters too close for comfort. I don't think I would go as far as to say like I have a phobia of them, but I have an irrational fears of spiders. And you know, even the little ones, it's just like the legs are so thin and so long and just I can't. And so even just seeing them on screen, I can like imagine, ugh, I hate it. And so yes, dramatic as but still scary as fuck. So apologies. I still don't like spiders.
Get a taste of something different.
Is she wearing an ear as an earring? Wonderful. You know, for a song that is called Different and for the, you know, the styling to be a bit experimental, this song it's not like as experimental as like Crazy, for example. It's a very pleasing song. It's a very like chill and easy to listen to song. The voices glide very well. It's very smooth. I think the song ended when I was like, oh, it's not so bad. Like it kind of looks fluffy here. This is a very fake spider, so I think that's why I'm okay with it. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so last but not least, we've got Hello. Hello? How do you pronounce it? Hold on.
Hollow.
Hello. Is that a song that's gonna make me feel like I'm rethinking my whole entire existence and life and priorities and ethics and whatnot? They do that sometimes. Let's see. Marionette. Kage no Rasengan. Bye bye bye. Sorry, I see the marionette and I think bye bye bye. Gorgeous.
暮れす前見て走ってきた引き寄せられたようにここまでただ僕のバケットリストにはたくさんのチェックがなぜか満足できない僕は誰か思い満たして乾き癒してさえ繰り返す答えもなくどんな言葉も足りないとかお願いも I can't take it no more 全て抱きしめ走っても Why do I feel hollow どんな場所にいても孤独
I mean, you feel it too, no? This is the opening of an anime. Oh, wow. For some reason, I feel wrong saying that, oh, this is about when they're just like singing I Feel Hollow. Damn, that was smart as hell. Why is it that many of the Japanese releases are so like existential crisis? I love their suits.
내 마음도 내 kokoro 돌아오서 마요 Why do I feel hollow? Don't never get it more I got hit to you 나누가 히토리 돼 이루 호도 무리야 리 다시
I still, like I said, I seriously feel wrong to say that, oh yeah, this is about when this is talking about feeling like so empty. I'm having a sense of deja vu because, like I said, I feel like many of their Japanese releases, more than the Korean, I feel like releases just tackle some more of a heavy human experience, like social path. I feel like I felt similarly before when checking out their Japanese stuff. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It's just they kind of always manage to make me feel things that I do not want to feel. The way they have like showing them, you know, achieving things, having tons of diplomas, medals, trophies, kind of, to me at least, shows that, you know, these sort of like things, physical things that are rewarding your dedication, hard work, or whatever else, it's kind of like the carrot at the end of the stick. You know, you work tirelessly to reach that goal of yours, that carrot, that diploma, that medal, that trophy, or whatever, to get first place. Sometimes, weirdly enough, once you reach that goal, it doesn't feel that good. It doesn't feel rewarding to yourself, even though you have technically achieved what you set out to do, blood, sweat, and tears, into a project, for example, for you to only feel hollow once you reached it, because now what? It's almost like sometimes, you know, we live in a world that, because this system, this world that we live in, rewards people for continuously striving to be better, to do better, to be the best, to be number one, to do this, that, etc., to achieve things, that is viewed as like a worth factor. Like, how can I say this? Like, for example, a paper or diploma or lack thereof shouldn't be deciding of a value of a person. For example, we live in a society where we want to reach this number one, we want to reach certain goals, trophies, just like the consecration. And sometimes when we do reach it, we realize that I don't feel too good. So yeah, now what? I wanted to add also, because I feel like I wasn't so clear on where I was going with that, but like, is this question also of like, once we reach a certain goal that is deemed, you know, worthy or rewarding, or like worth of reward by society and whatnot, we get to a point where we question ourselves, like, did I do it for myself, or did I do it for the consecration that would come along with me reaching a certain goal or whatever? I mean, I always thought, you know, that I needed to do well at school so that I would have a reward or whatever. I grew up thinking that for a very, very long time, until shit happens and I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, am I doing this because it makes me feel good, or I want to do it actually for myself, or am I doing it because I was told that this is what is awaited of me? Do you know what I mean? Expected of me. So yeah, I think there's this question also of like, once you reach a certain point in your life, you kind of like question the system, and you're like, why am I doing it for myself? Am I doing it because I want it to, or am I doing it because like the accomplishment is giving me a certain rush, but then I feel empty, like it's a cycle. Anyways, un cycle pervers where because once you finish something, you feel hollow. Your brain is like, oh, then I must continue. I must find something that will push me to feel something again. And so you pick up another project, you pick up another hobby, or you pick up anything else just to feel something again when the issue probably isn't there in the first place. Wow, isn't that a conversation for 2 a.m.? I feel like we went a bit philosophical right there, but that's what I'm saying. Like Stray Kids' Japanese releases a lot of times made me feel things that I don't necessarily want to feel or think of. Right now, this music video felt like a philosophy exam. We were given like two themes, two topics, and we could choose either or, and just we had to write a whole essay about said topic. Social path and hollow as topics, analyze it. What do you think they meant by this? Why do humans feel this way? Why do we feel hollow after all this, achieving things, etc, etc? And yeah, the whole marionette thing, you know, them being controlled by whoever is controlling them, already for Giant. And I guess here, if I apply my own analysis of the whole thing, like the strings, it's just like society. This is a conversation that is it is nice. Let me say this. I really, really appreciate whenever I get to have this kind of conversation. Honestly, I feel like it's not only interesting, but it is creating a space where we can hold discussions with such topics. But then again, let me say that you can definitely enjoy music, groups, songs without having the need to, you know, go deep and understand the meaning, etc. Personally, though, one way I get to enjoy something even more is by connecting to it, understanding it, dissecting it, you know, and like almost appropriating it for myself. Because, you know, in my eyes, art is supposed to make you feel something, whether it be good or bad. And here is definitely triggering something in me that then again, it was intended for, you know, so that can only speak on how well done this was. The course of this would make a killer anime opening, and I know I'm not the only one who have thought of this probably, and it's also not the first time that I mentioned this for a Stray Kids song, but that right there was very, very particularly like, you know, anime opening for sure. Yeah. Is this perhaps a continuation to the Giant music video, by the way? Well, I suddenly was hit with the realization that I went on a whole entire analysis, but I could be very, very wrong. I do get carried away sometimes with my own interpretation of things, so if you saw this differently, please feel free to let me know how you understood this one. That was painfully human. Anyways, these words, that's a bit of a heavy topic to end this video on, but hey, c'est la vie, like Somin said in Touch, which I still don't understand why she said that there. Oui. Anyways, so on these words, I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. Thank you guys, and thank you to my patrons for voting in the poll as always. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.